They say chance favors a prepared mind. Chance presented itself to me in a Walmart parking lot in Crossroads, Texas on the night of June 28, 2023. I had no idea that officer would be there waiting in my car when I got out there, but I was prepared. If Haley HOLBERT was a 24-hour-a-day convenience store, the gas prices would be $3.289 and they'd open at 7 a.m.
Hi, baby. You okay? Hi, honey.
Apparently, Section 1 of Canine Encounters in the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement Education book there tells you when you approach a vehicle with a pit bull in it whose temperament is unknown and the dog is doing absolutely fine in the vehicle, you should just try to get him out anyways, just for, whatever.
You okay, baby? Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. I was this close to breaking the window out.
It's not that hot.
It's 95 degrees. It means it's over 100 inside the vehicle.
I've been in there.
The windows have to be cracked. There's got to be something.
I was trying to keep the air conditioning in for him because I literally...
Okay, go to open that door for and crack the windows open for the dog, and I'm going to use your driver's license, please.
What in the demonic possession was that?
428. I'm out with the vehicle owner. Hi. Okay. Hi.
So you can feel it's not...
It's 95 degrees.
But inside, I was keeping the AC in. Trust me, I love my dog.
The car isn't running.
I take him with me everywhere.
Okay, I just need to see the driver's license.
I don't have one with me.
Do I have any ID with you?
No.
Do you know your driver's license number?
What did I do wrong?
This is a criminal offense, okay?
What is criminal offense?
For animal neglect and abuse, yes.
No, I do not abuse and neglect my animal.
Okay.
I need a supervisor.
Okay.
No.
Driver's license?
I need a supervisor, please.
What is your driver's license?
Please, I need a supervisor.
I don't have one on duty right now.
Look, I respect officers. I have family that are officers, but I also respect the Constitution.
Go and crack your windows and then close your door.
Crack windows, you said?
Yep. .408, if you could still be en route, please.
10-4.
Wait out here, I'll call a supervisor and see if he can contact me by phone. Okay, I'm out with the subject. He's out here. He's refusing to identify himself. He's now asking for a supervisor.
He's asking for a supervisor? Okay. We'll be back en route.
Where are you at? Do you want to talk to him on the phone?
No, I'm right down the street.
Okay.
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, all right. Thanks, bye.
Okay.
Supervisor's turning back around and he's going to come out.
I would never leave my dog. I would just, it's not...
This is some of the worst
Yeah, but it's not sunny.
temps. It's 95 degrees
Right, but it's not
outside.
sunny.
That
That's why I
doesn't
was
matter.
keeping it open,
It's
because if I cracked the windows, that would let the 95-degree air in. I literally had it freezing cold in there before I shut the car
I'm
off.
responding out to a call, okay?
Sure, I understand.
And this is
Yeah.
me responding. I'm not telling you you're a bag dog, a dog owner, or anything
Right.
like that.
Well, yeah, but
I
I'm
am
just
here
explaining
because
what's
I
going on.
still have to do my job. I have to identify you now, okay? Because I'm out here for an
You do
offense.
not. No.
Okay.
That's not
All
the
right.
law.
Okay.
Not
Well,
the law.
I'll let you talk to the supervisor when he gets out here.
Hello?
Is this a legit tag?
Yeah. I bought the car at auction, so I'm assuming it is.
All right. They weren't able to get a return on it.
460 traffic.
Alright.
Purchasers.
Arrowhead and Broken Arrow on Sam Robert John. 5200. Sam Robert John, 5200.
Towing
Come back to
company,
a
right?
white Chevy,
I don't
3
know.
tons.
This is a private parking lot. I'm not going to ask you about your vehicle. My main concern is just the dog's okay.
I'm
And then
not trying
for
to give you a hard time.
documentation purposes, I do have to put your information in there, okay? I'm not saying you're going to jail. I'm not saying you're being issued a citation. I'm just trying to do my job because everything has to be notated that I made contact, okay? And make sure the well-being of that animal is okay.
Broken arrow.
I mean,
It's going to be closer to 100 degrees inside that vehicle. It's 95 degrees
if I
out
crack
here.
the windows, I know it's going to be 95 degrees in there. I had it freezing cold.
Your car is not running.
I know. I shut it off. I closed the windows. I let the freezing cold air in there. Trust me, when I opened the door and got in there, it was colder inside than it was outside.
Okay.
I would not do that to my dog. Look, my dog.
Okay.
It goes everywhere with me. You know?
Hey.
Hello.
This is not the supervisor. This is a cover officer. This is my supervisor right here.
How's it
How you
going?
doing? How you doing, Sergeant Tyler?
Nice to meet you, sir.
Crossroads Police Fire. Just show you that I'm Sergeant Tyler. If you'd like to see my ID also.
I'm sure if they vouch for you, they...
Okay. Okay. So, what did you speak with me about?
Well, she, I guess, got a call about my dog.
Yes, sir. We did.
I parked the car,
Uh-huh.
and I had it freezing cold today. I literally got it just sitting there.
Okay.
I got it freezing cold.
Okay.
It's not sunny anymore.
Okay.
So it's not, radiating heat or anything like that.
Okay.
And I went inside. I've been in there for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And, I mean, what did I do wrong?
Okay. So when we get a call for service,
Uh-huh.
okay, and especially when we do contact somebody, we do need to identify the
That's
person.
the law.
Hang on. I'm not done. Let me finish speaking. Okay.
Sure.
Now, we don't know you had your car at sub-0 degrees earlier today.
Sure.
We have no idea.
Right.
But somebody did call and say, hey, there's an animal left in the vehicle. It is hot outside. And the animal looks like it's in distress.
Right. And you came
Okay.
here, investigated, and figured in distress.
Right.
I don't know about that. But you came here, investigated,
That's
and
what-
realized.
That's what's relayed to
That's
us.
what,
Yes.
that's what relates to us.
Right.
However,
Anybody can say anything. You
Sure,
came here.
sure.
I mean, the dog
So
was
now-
everywhere with me. I love that dog. I'm not going to...
totally understand. We
Leave me
love
in the
dogs.
car.
I got a dog too. I love my dog as well. So when an officer does contact someone, they're required, especially when we believe that there could be a criminal offense, to identify.
82.03, I think it is. You could ask for my identification. I don't have to get it unless I've been lawfully arrested. That's the only
No,
time
sir,
I'm
that's
required.
not true.
Look it up. Look it up. That's all I'm asking. Look it up.
Okay,
Look up
you're being
82.
lawfully detained because there is an animal in the vehicle. We got a call for service.
The windows are down now.
The windows are down now.
I instructed you to put them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
No promise committee.
Yes, sir. Potentially. Okay.
Come on, man. I saw you try not to laugh.
Here's the deal. As soon as we're done, as soon as you give your ID and we're done, we're gone.
I don't like the fact that we have to show our papers. Look, I have a lot of family that is in your
This-
business, okay?
this-
I
this
respect
is-
you guys, but
Are
I
you
also
able
respect the
to
Constitution.
see the name I
and
put
our
in
rights.
my
In fact,
call sheet?
it's-
But
it's
you are
really
lawfully
bad.
detained.
And I do not have to show. I
Yes,
cannot
sir,
give
you
you.
do.
I can.
Or is it maybe I'm on 911?
Will you please just look it
When
up?
you were-
I swear to God,
Failed ID.
please just look it up. I know. Look it up. I'm telling you, you're
How
gonna make a
do
big
you look it
mistake.
up? No, I'm not.
I know this very well. I
Okay.
know this.
So do I. How long have you been doing law enforcement?
Just look it up. Would it kill you to look it up?
You have a phone right there.
I'm
Feel free to
recording
look it up.
because
So are we.
We're all
What do you-
recording.
yeah, those disappeared. You guys don't have a phone you can look it up?
Those get edited.
What you edited?
Those get edited. So that's what I'm saying.
Your phones?
You're saying these get disappeared. Those get edited.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
What's your name, sir?
Garth.
I'm sorry.
Garth.
Garth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Garth, what's your
all.
last name?
I don't have to give it to you.
Okay. I prefer to. I don't call people by their first names because it's a respect name. Okay.
Nice try.
Until I get to know them. It's
See,
not a nice
this-
try.
this
That's
is-
how. That's
this
how,
is
that's
what this
exactly
country's
how I
become.
operate.
This is what this country. You guys are like addicted to IDs, and you don't even know the law. Here, you know what? I'll stop. I'll look it up.
Go for it.
I'm going to show you because you'll be very surprised.
Look up Build ID.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Not getting distressed at all. Looking up here.
Fine. Panting right now. Panting before.
Well, would you look at that? Officer Holbert just told the cover officer that the dog was fine when she arrived, but now that she told me to roll the windows down, the dog is panting. Go figure. There it is. Failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refuses to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person.
They see that.
The peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. Request, I will. Request you can be suppressed here. Person commits an offense if he intentionally gives a false name. It's a false or fictitious name. I can't do that. Name, residence, address, or day of birth to an peace officer who has A, lawfully arrested the person, B, 2, lawfully detained the person. Now this is only if I cannot give a fictitious name. This is, watch, go back. I do not have to show my ID. Watch.
Garth.
A person commits a crime.
Garth.
A person, look, it's right here.
Garth,
A person commits an
I just
offense.
read it to you.
I
You just read it yourself.
Yes, and you let me read it again to you. A person commits an offense. You totally not under. You didn't understand. This is This says I can't give you a false name. This is a different section. This is the first one. That's not my problem. It really isn't.
Actually, it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's what can happen because you're refusing to identify yourself.
Hold on a
As opposed to
second.
bring
Hold
up
on a
your
second.
ID and say, here's
Hold
who I
on.
am
So
because
you're
hang
gonna
on, let me
arrest me
finish.
for refusing to identify
That's
myself.
what you just read it.
I read. Yeah,
Now,
I cannot give you a
the
face
other
name.
part of it is-
Would you please pull it up? I swear to God, I'm not lying here.
I don't.
There was two different sections I read. Okay.
The other, hang on, listen to me.
God.
The other part of it is that when you do that, the other consequences. Now we have to impound your dog, and we don't want to do that either. You said you love your dog.
Yeah, that would be retaliation.
No, sir, it's
Yeah.
not. We can't leave the dog.
If you guys
here.
want a massive lawsuit on your hands, then you
How
got
is that retaliation when we can't leave the dog here in the car by itself?
really.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna.
I'm letting you
This
know
is
what the
how-
consequences are.
This is America. This is what you're doing to the citizens. Okay. All I did was go inside, grab some clothes quick. I sat in the car, got it. Yeah, somebody called. Okay, that's what you do. It doesn't mean I do anything wrong. You know? You can call right now on, so you did something wrong. Doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
We were called out here to investigate.
Sure. And you investigated and you realized
Yes.
the dog was not in
To
distress. the dog was
complete that,
fine.
I'm going to need your
That's
identification.
not the way the law works. This is what
You just read how it works.
Dude, you didn't read it to me. I read it to you, and you didn't understand. Those were two different sections. The second one says I can't give you a false name. Okay, if detained. It does, I swear to God, you only have. I know
Okay.
this better than you.
No, you really don't.
Well, then look it up. You don't have a
You
phone,
just read it.
and you're not understanding what I just read because I just read it to you.
Understand what I read.
Did I not read that I cannot give you a false, fictitious name if I've been lawfully detained? It doesn't say I have to give you my ID. It
Yes,
says
sir, it
if
does.
I've been, no, the first section says I have to give you my ID if I've been lawfully arrested. The second section says I cannot give you a false or fictitious name if I've been detained. It does
So
not
what-
state
what's-
that I have
let me
to
ask you
give you
this.
my name or ID. I just cannot give you a
Let me
false
ask you this.
or fictitious one.
Let me ask you this. What is your end goal here?
To get you guys need to be educated. You really don't understand it.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is actually the truth. And you guys, and police officers,
So what is your end goal
not
here?
to go on about my way.
So is ours.
Okay,
Get you
well,
on your way.
But
You
have
are
this
prolonging
addiction
this.
to ID.
I-
I'm
No.
not prolonging this. This is
No,
unlawful
no,
detainment.
this is
No,
our
it's not.
duty. We have to identify you.
Show me the law.
You just read it out loud.
I know, and you're not understanding because I just
I
read
know,
it to
I
you.
know. We understand it. We do this day in and day out.
Okay. So, you agree with me. The first part says I have to show my ID if I've been lawfully arrested, right? You agree with that? You guys are not even...
You just read it.
Okay? And the second part says I cannot give you a false name. It does not say anything. You guys, really, I'm surprised. I mean, with the way YouTube is now, I'm surprised you guys, the way YouTube is now. These videos are all over YouTube about the ID thing. You guys are not...
Your education from is from YouTube.
No, I get it from the Texas statutes, actually.
All right.
And there actually is some good information on YouTube. You know, it's not all good, but there is some good.
It's really not.
Really? There's nothing good on... There's
I'm not saying
nothing
that there's not.
accurate?
There's not a lot on YouTube that's not good. But there is some stuff that is not very
I mean, it's a conglomerate of America.
Okay.
You know, there's some good people and bad people. There's some educated, informed people that put stuff on there, and there's some dumbasses that put stuff on there.
Certainly.
You know, I mean, you just have to do your due diligence. Yeah, I'm telling you. Pull it up and read it. It literally said, I mean, I just read it to you. What part do you not understand? Where are you confused with it?
If they run the VIN on the card, if anything is hanging out of it's a very, there's two simple things.
You just admitted on camera that you're running my VIN to get my ID.
So we run tags all the time.
Yeah.
That's what it refers.
That's a VIN number. Tag.
So we get identification of the owner.
Private property.
So how do we know you own this vehicle?
Well, just open it up. My dog's in there.
What do you mean you own the vehicle?
Sure. Doesn't mean you can unlawfully detain me to check the VIN.
We're not unlawfully detained. We're detained because we're here on a call for service.
And we already determined that the dog is fine. So what's your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or am about to commit a crime?
Because we got the call for service.
What's your reasonable, articulable suspicion? Well, there has been no crime
Reasonable
committed.
suspicion was the call for service.
We came and investigated. We realized there was no crime.
We don't know that.
And now we have failure to identify.
No, you don't. My goodness, ma'am, you need to really get educated. Why won't you read it? I wouldn't lie to you. Just look it up. You won't even read it. That's how bad it is. You won't even read it. I'm telling you.
I'm out here with someone that I do not know who I'm out here with. I'm not going to get distracted in a cell phone or a computer.
To read the law? You'd rather just arrest me?
I don't need to read the law.
Yeah, you
We
do.
do this day in and day out.
Improperly, apparently.
Okay.
Look,
Well-
this is something, I know this. Look, this is something I'm very adamant about, is constitutional rights. And I know this. I didn't get this from some guy who heard it from somebody else. I know this, okay?
Reasonable suspicion that we had was the call for service.
Yeah, and you came out and you investigated.
And you went out here and the dog was out.
Okay. But you investigated the dog, right?
No, we're not investigating the dog. We're investigating the owner of the dog.
Okay. Well,
So how
you
do we
realized
know?
there was no crime committed. Well, you don't know that, so you have no reasonable articulable suspicion then.
Yes.
No, you just said-
If a crime has been committed or is about to be committed. So, and we're
Has been, is about to be, or is currently, yeah. Have I committed a crime?
well, currently failed ID.
That's not a crime. It's only a crime if you've been lawfully arrested. And if you take the time to just read the freaking statute, you realize this. Brother, I'm not lying to you, man. Just read it. I just read it to you.
Yes, and you read it yourself.
Yes. Section 1 says, if I've been lawfully arrested, I must give my ID. Section 2 says if I've been lawfully detained,
I'm sorry.
I cannot
Dealership.
uh,
Is dog look okay?
give you a false name. That's all it says. I can't give you a false name. And you can ask me for my ID, but I do not have to give it to you. Trust me, man, I know the way this works. Just, why would you read it? This is blowing my mind. I mean,
I stayed right next to you when we read it together,
I'm
right?
shocked that 3 officers really don't know this. Out of the 3 of you, a supervisor of all things. Usually the supervisor is the one that knows.
And I'm speaking to you, and I do know it. And again, we read it. I was sitting right next to you while we read it together. Okay?
Yeah. And I just told you what it
So-
said. Where does it
okay.
say that I have to show my ID?
Here's the deal.
Where does it say that I have to show my ID and what I just read to you?
In 3802, you just read it.
What part?
Filled ID when someone is lawfully detained.
No, I
Yes,
cannot
sir.
give you a
That
false
is-
name when I'm lawfully detained. It literally, it's different. You have to give your ID. Okay? It says that I can't give you make up a name to try to, but I don't have to give you my name. I'm telling you this. I know this. I know this very, very well. It's something I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
And there's no doubt in my mind.
Here's the deal. We're trying to get this done so you can be gone and out here, so we can be gone out here. To
Yeah,
other
leave.
things.
I mean,
Okay?
what is keeping you
We
here?
can, right?
Yeah, you can.
No, sir, we cannot.
You guys are gonna.
Because what can happen is that we got the animal cruelty call, okay? We don't know for sure exactly how long you were in the store. What can happen, what I'm explaining to you is that the crime of animal cruelty has possibly, is it currently, or had been committed.
Yeah. Well, investigate.
Hang on.
Investigate.
That's,
Prove it.
that's the part
You
of
said
it.
you just said you don't know how long I've been in the store. If you knew how long I've been in the store,
So the part of the investigation is then we contact Walmart and say, hey,
okay, investigate.
here's what we need to do.
That's fine.
We
You got
need
my
to
VIN
figure
number.
out. We need to figure out who this person is, and how long you've been in the store, and how long that animal.
I've
is in
explained
your
this thoroughly enough and physically read the statute to you. You guys lose your qualified immunity. Okay? Seriously.
car. No, sir.
Yes. When it has been explained to you, the law has actually been read to you. Okay? You're at least qualified immunity. And I don't want to do this, but I'm passionate about this. So I really am. You guys need to be educated apparently because you're out there doing this, violating people's constitutional rights all the time.
No, sir, we're not.
This is unbelievable. Are you a sergeant?
Yes, sir.
And you don't know this?
Absolutely. I guess you're
This is
saying I don't know.
bewildering. I mean, this is just, I am,
I'm sorry,
beside
you moved
myself.
over, but if you just read it with,
call your lieutenant,
we don't have a lieutenant.
captain,
No, sir. The only person higher than me is the chief.
or chief.
Okay. So I'm not calling the chief right now.
Well, you're probably going to save the town a lot of money by doing that. They'll probably appreciate it.
What is it? Would you like to speak with the chief?
Yeah, just all
Because he's my supervisor.
yeah, and if you talk to him, tell him to look up 3802 and read it out loud to you
He
guys.
knows what 3802 is.
Okay, then he'll tell you
So
to.
do I know what 3802 is.
Apparently you don't.
You just read it to me.
Yeah. I cannot give you a
Hang
false
tight
name.
1 second.
I don't have to give you
Hang tight here.
my name. I'm not lying to y'all. I know this like very, very, very well. I don't understand why you guys won't look it up. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't get it. I mean, you understand, a lot of people died for us to have these freedoms and not, you know, for the police to just not walk up on you and just start demanding your papers.
I walked up on you because there was a criminal act that appears to be committed. Okay? There is a dog in the car,
Yeah, there's a dog in the car.
95 degrees.
Is it sunny outside?
It's 95.
Is it
doesn't
sunny?
have to be.
Is
It
it
doesn't have
sunny?
to be. You know how many dead dogs I pulled out of the
Yeah.
car?
Was it sunny when you did
You know
it?
what?
How many dead dogs have you pulled out at night?
Oh, plenty.
Really?
Plenty.
Really? How many?
Yes,
How many?
and prior
How
to
many?
law
How many?
enforcement,
How many?
I was a
How
vet
many?
technician. I
How
worked in
many?
the
How
ERs
many did
and
you pull
had
out
to
at
try
night?
to
Tell me.
because
Physically.
people like
I wanna
you
know. I
think
wanna know.
that it's okay
People like
to
me?
keep dogs in the car when the
People
sun
like
is
me?
down because
For
you
15
think
minutes,
just because
when you cool it down to freezing, right before, I mean, it was really, really cold in there before I got out.
I
do
don't
that
know this.
intentionally.
I'm here to do my job to
I know.
investigate, and you're
And
hindering
investigating.
that.
How are you gonna? What you're
I
trying to do?
need the
is-
identification, and right now the dog is having to sit in the car even further.
Yeah,
because
'cause you really don't
will
care
not.
about the animal, do you?
You will not identify
You really
yourself.
don't care about
I
the
am
animal, do
here
you?
to do my job.
You're here to get my ID. That's all you want.
I need your identification to complete
It's
this
like
process.
crack to you guys.
It's required.
No, it isn't. Would you freaking read 3802?
Don't shine the light in my eyes, so I need you to lower it.
Is it lowered enough?
No, I need you to lower it so it's not shining in my eyes.
Is it lowered
Just
enough
like
now?
I would not turn it down.
Okay, I got to turn the flashlight off. I mean, how does that make any sense? How does it make any? I just put my phone in front of you.
Do you have a call coming? Do you have a call?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. If you need to get, it's fine.
Where's Tyler?
He's, I think, contacting the chief.
I'm really not trying to give you a hard time. I'm trying to educate you because what you're doing is really, it's
Right.
not right. I really hope you guys go.
I haven't
home.
said anything
I
to you,
don't.
right?
I don't. I'm just saying when you go home tonight, please look up 3802 and
I
read
know
it.
what it says.
Okay.
I'm here as a backup unit. That's it.
Please, when you go home, look up 3802.
I've read it. I've read it. I studied it.
Okay.
I've tested over it.
Right, but you're interpreting it improperly.
All right.
This is a known fact. I mean, this is not. You just Google it when you get home.
Sure.
Texas
Sure.
ID laws. Do not. I mean. It's a sad state that this country is coming to.
Yep.
It is.
So
Chief looked it up, didn't he?
I didn't talk to Chief. I didn't call Chief. I don't need to call him. Unless you really would like for me to call him, but I don't need to call him and talk to him. So here's the deal. Okay. Ultimately, this is the animal cruelty call. Okay.
You were investigating it. There was no animal cruelty.
We're still investigating the animal cruelty call.
Anytime a dog's in the car and the windows are rolled up, it's not always
I didn't say it once, did I? I said that's why we're investigating.
Option 1.
And you can investigate without getting my identification. That's what you guys don't understand.
If we believe that you had committed a crime, which is partly part of raising animal cruelty, yes, sir, you do have to identify yourself.
To even detain me, it's not until I'm lawfully arrested that I have to give my ID. Okay?
No, sir, that's not correct.
Yes. Why don't you just look at? I'm befuddled that you guys really look it up.
I've already read it.
Do you not agree that it says?
I do agree with what
Okay,
you're
it says has to
and
be
it also says
lawfully arrested. Right. That I cannot give a false name. It just says I cannot give a false name. It doesn't say it has to show his ID like the first one does. Okay, it's worded completely different for a reason because I can't give you a false name. I don't have to give you my name.
Okay, then give us a false name.
I'm not going to give you a false name.
Well, how do we know that? See, that's what I'm
It's
that's
not
what
my
I'm telling
problem.
you.
It's not my problem. I'm sorry. That's something you got to figure out. Not me.
Well, you won't identify yourself, so how do you
Yeah,
know?
because I don't have to. Because the Constitution of the United States of America, something that's
I do know that.
you swore oath to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm pretty passionate about it.
So am I. I'm passionate about my job. I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about been doing it for-
Violating people's civil rights, apparently.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I've never been accused of that. Ever.
Well, you're doing it right
So-
now. Believe it or not. I wouldn't like it.
So,
This is ridiculous.
So here's-
I am truly beside myself that none of the three of you knows this.
how do you
I
know
mean,
it?
it's all over. Freaking, it's a huge thing. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this.
Everybody does, but
Yeah.
yes, sir.
You guys apparently.
Apparently.
I'm shocked that a sergeant does not know this. That's
Yes, sir. We
not
just
good.
read it together.
Yeah.
So what would you like to see happen? That's what I'm wondering.
Go on about your way. I'll go on about mine.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. What would be wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing would be wrong with that.
Well, there you go.
But what would also be awesome is if you say, hey, dude, this is actually kind of ridiculous, and here's my ID, and we're gone.
Dude, this is actually kind of ridiculous, and you should just go.
Okay, well, it is kind of ridiculous.
It is
that
very
we still need
ridiculous.
to investigate.
That I can literally read it in front of you, and you cannot comprehend it.
I do comprehend it.
Then what does it say? That I can do a false name, right?
Northbound 474, special attention Tiger.
Right.
It
doesn't say. No, no.
Just
Truck, light, zero, King, break 4012, Robert King, break 4012, we headed out traffic, almost struck the caller, we're shooting for the county, clear 2200.
I'm not trying to be a jerk to y'all, you know, I'm just, I'm passionate. I have my third cousin. I literally have 8 presidents on the way to within 6 cousins to us. Okay, removed several times, but I'm very passionate about the Constitution. And you guys really, I implore you to about this.
stand right there.
So we can't do that. But is it prudent to do that? So here's cut loose, and even though we know that's what he's doing.
What if that trooper would have done that to Timothy McVeigh? But whatever.
I agree. I agree. However, this is where we're at.
Going so far past
So-
ask, tell, and make, and this is hurtful.
Yeah. So this is where we're at. Want to do the prudent thing, not necessarily always because we can. Doesn't always mean we should.
Yeah.
The big picture is, animal's okay. Yes, he's being a jerk.
772, we no longer have visual on the vehicle, caller's no longer online.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Although
772, the plate does come back to 4012 Waterfront Drive.
I'm trying to give you guys a hard time. Trying to
yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You
Hang
can
on,
give me
hang
a
on,
hard
let me
time.
finish. Let me finish.
Sure.
Yes, you are trying to give us a hard time.
I'm not trying to. I'm not.
Secondly,
I'm just trying to get my.
Just speak quiet.
hang on, let me finish. Sure. Secondly, animal cruelty will still continue to be investigated. Okay. Hang on, let me finish. Okay. Now then, because you believe you know the law, okay, we also know the law.
Sorry, I know you think you're an officer.
No,
There's no way you
that's-
could not possibly know this.
I'm not saying that you're
It is what it is.
that you're just somebody and I'm just going, to you, okay? I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that you don't know the law. But I do too. Also, the other part of it is, I'm sorry.
We can get on to that thoroughly.
Okay, I surely will.
I really want you guys to.
Just for you, I surely will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, you're going to be cut loose. Okay? Because the animal is okay right now. If we do investigate further, and then we contact Walmart, watch the video, see that the animal was in distress, there's the potential then a case can be filed for animal cruelty against you. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense, but animal was in distress. He's not distressed out.
We
He's
don't
probably
know.
getting a little irritated. But
I'm sure he is.
sitting out here.
Yeah, I imagine so. So,
I wish I could have had you put your hand in the car when I opened the door. It was literally cooler inside than it was outside. Okay? You guys have to investigate.
We don't know
but-
that.
Yeah, but you can't automatically assume the worst.
we're not.
either.
That's why it's called an investigation.
Right.
We didn't assume the worst.
Right.
That's why we call it investigation. The officers come out, they investigate, they contact people, they say, hey, is this your car? Yeah, this is my car. Is this your animal? Yes, this is my animal. Can I have your ID, please? Because you're lawfully detained. Because there is a complaint and possible criminal offense of animal cruelty.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
totally true.
So-
You investigate, but you don't have to get an ID to investigate.
Yes.
Look, I tell you, we have an epidemic in this country of constitutional rights getting violated all the time through this. And
And officer here.
I know you guys don't think I could possibly be right.
And
You guys
Officer
know
Holbert
the law,
didn't do that tonight.
But just look at, no.
Officer Jones didn't do it, and I didn't do that tonight either.
Well, I mean, technically, this detainment is lasted a little longer than it's supposed to, but
That's
I'm not.
That's due to you.
that's
So.
due to you, yes, sir.
Well,
So,
actually,
so again, here's what's going to happen tonight. We will do continue our investigation after you're long and gone from here. Sure. And then if we have to contact you again, that'll be why.
all right.
Okay?
Sure.
You are free to go.
Go home, take care of your dog.
Please look up the law tonight. Please. I'll tell you.